6:44, a weekend of uncertainty in the Middle East. The U.S. embassies issued travel alerts on Saturday suggesting Americans should consider leaving the region. President Trump ultimately called off significant strikes on Iran. Meanwhile, the president is shifting his focus to the economy with a trip to Nevada this week. For more on both of those developments, we'll bring in our Joe St. George, Chief Washington Correspondent. Joe, good morning.
Good morning, Blaine. So many military families in Hampton Roads paying close attention to the developments in the Middle East, given what was possible. As you noted, we had the State Department issuing those travel alerts in the region. It's something pretty common, pretty much normal operating procedure prior to any major military action in the world. But then we saw the president do something he's done before. At the last moment, pull back. And as the Wall Street Journal editorial board, which is traditionally conservative leaning, as they pointed out, maybe the ninth time will be the charm here in reaching some sort of deal with Iran. The president once again pulling back to allow for diplomacy. And as the president said on Air Force One last night, he believes that there could be a deal that would open the Strait of Hormuz that would have huge impacts on the price of gasoline, oil, energy markets, as well as the denuclearization of Iran. But every time in the past that the president's threatened strikes, pulled back, said we're close to a deal has failed to materialize. A big important note of what we've learned in the last 24 hours or so, and this is impactful to military families in Norfolk and Hampton Roads, is the scope of the attack that the president said he was planning. He said it was going to be the biggest strike since World War II. And that's quite a comparison given the fact that's the deadliest conflict in global history when you add up the number of civilians and service members who died. So that's a noteworthy development for family members today. No doubt military family members breathing a sigh of relief that there's at least another opportunity for a deal. But you have to wonder, how many times can the president talk about strikes and then pull back at the last moment? Again, the president says negotiations will begin today. We'll be following this every step of the way all week long, Blaine.
All right, Joe St. George live this morning. Thank you so much. Our time now is 6:46.